Hey guys, what's up, man? This is Jason with no accountability. And I say that because the police don't have any accountability for their own actions, but I've been held accountable for a very long time now. I'm actually petitioning a particular state court to get my license reinstated after multiple DWIs. Dating back, the last one was in 2009 where I served a 15-month prison sentence. I've waited that long because I moved out of the state. I drove around to the jobs I had and didn't need a license, but then as things changed, I kind of more like need a license to be able to drive for these jobs. Or they won't let me drive. I have to do something in a warehouse, and even then, having to get to work, I'd have to drive illegally. So eventually, it's like, all right, I've cleaned my life up because I'm suspended for third offense DWI. Like I said, I served 15 months in prison. Did 3 years of probation. Got off probation, paid off my fines for my offense, and but I've been just kind of hanging out here in another state, and I have been pulled over a few times and getting with driving suspended. They've been pretty lax on me each time. However, right now I do have 2 pending charges, and it's like because my wife is getting so sick that I am just like the only feasible way for us to travel. A lot of times she had a driver's license. When we're driving around, like I haven't been pulled over on my way to work. I haven't been pulled over, going to that so far. But I do get pulled over when I'm taking her to her doctor's appointments or, excuse me guys, I got a bit of a cold. The weather here has been crazy where I live. It's been 75. It's been right now it's 47, but it's been down in the 30s like yesterday. Anyway, I'm a little bit on the weather. That's why my voice is a little bit like it is. But anyway, guys, so I have hired a lawyer. The first guy I called, I was going to go with him. He wanted to charge me $3,000. I was like, man, somebody's got to do something. There's got to be somebody willing to do something better than that. I got lucky and I called a guy, and it was a guy with his own personal practice, I believe, and he personally answered the phone, and he asked me. He said he had a prosecutor coming in. He had to speak with real quick. Call him back. So I gave him about 10 or 15 minutes, and I called him back, and he gave me a way better offer. The original guy wanted $3,000. Hadn't even talked to him much. I tried calling him, and he didn't answer my phone call. Or he didn't call me back. So I'm just at a point where, like I thought that was just gonna be a huge waste of money. So, anyway, I'll keep y'all updated on this. This may be able to help some of y'all who may have, I got my 3 DWIs. It's got me suspended indefinitely by the time I was age of 25, okay? So when I was 25, I had actually 4 DWIs, 1 as a juvenile and 3 as an adult. And, and that got me suspended indefinitely. I went through some other addictions. I'm not going to get into that right now with the pending case because I'm not going to speak about any of that. The less bad things you tell them about yourself, the better off you're going to be for yourself. So, with that being said, right now it's about all I can say, but I'm working through this. They got to do an ASAP interview evaluation, and then after that, they'll set a court date. So that's about what we're looking at. But all right, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. I do plan to put on some I'm going to go for you some police body cams from my town about some different incidents and from other towns that are in the nearby area, and start putting those on the channel. Once, right now I'm trying to use all my money that I got to get onto this, to get this petition going. So, and it's going to cost me a lot, but all right, guys, stay tuned. Thanks. See y'all.